Hello, fellow Kriegsmen. Welcome to Krieg News, where information is our designation. I am your host, Sergeant Smuxies of the Boot Camp. Today, things have been picking up for us in terms of overall activity and movement. It has been known for a while that our Krieg has remained ever solitary, with our leader, Master Solivigant, guiding us. We have sought our own philosophies underneath the carpet of shadow in which we traverse, only ever rising out to gather members to feed the likes of the machine that is the Boot Camp. This week, however, has been a bit out of character for us. The Lord General said to the Krieg, "Let us siege." And we did. For the whole week. Each day this week had been led by either a corporal or above. On one day, it was Lord Quartermaster Salvatore Armani. Tuesday, it was Corporal Mary Soon Cobalt Patrena of the Voyager Division. And on Wednesday, it was our Lord General Elaharius Vertigo Foncure. Now, up to this point, the sieges had gone well. They were more or less planned. But most of all, they were successful. However, it was on Wednesday which things had gone downhill. The Lord General had led it with a fine amount of men. However, when the battle had commenced, it was, and I quote from the Lord General, a show. The Kriegsmen had made a fool of themselves. The Lord General blames himself for the failure that ensued after Sergeant Major Mortis von Cure, the fifth son of the Lord General, ended up letting his emotions get the better of him, as he unneedingly and immaturely degraded multiple Warhammer leaders in the battlefield, as opposed to keeping quiet and executing them, making them see us but as toxic entities. Not to mention, the latency was out of practice and desynced, seeing to it that regardless of our numbers, we were still at a disadvantage. Seeing this, the Lord General withdrew, feeling shame for the Krieg and its entirety, and having everyone that attended do intense PT, including himself. But as you know, our Lord General is resilient. He wished to come up with a strategy that would take over the entire map with the aid of Lord Voyager Marinus Patrena, which helped teach the troops of the plan. The siege happened on Friday and was a massive success, redeeming the Krieg and the Lord General to himself. The siege was indeed a success, but due to all hands on deck being on the sieges, the production of the boot camp had gone down a bit, but should be kicking up back this week. The first squadron remains dormant as the other squads struggled heavily to maintain members this week. Atreus Viper von Cure, sergeant of the 7th Squadron, has reportedly returned to his Mandalorians, and through reports has laid off on his squad, judging by his inconsistency and mood towards the Krieg. It seems he may be drifting off indefinitely. During this week's Lord meeting, the Grenadier Lord Vitalis von Cure, the 4th son of General, has suggested because of this inconsistency and unpredictability, as well as the lack of passion, Viper shows not only with his lack within the Discord, but his inactivity within the actual squadron, which he passed to a new blood of all people, knighthood, that Atreus Viper von Cure may be either demoted or devoured from the Krieg in its entirety. The idea of a replacement for an avatar creator spanning from having a group of people wanting to learn, come together, and to teach each other, as well as allying with the likes of the Astartes. Yes, you heard me right. The Astartes. To gather the resources needed to fuel and improve us, and an independent, ever-evolving Krieg crew. Speaking of the Imperium of Emperor Darth had come to us asking for an alliance between our crews. According to sources, they are a bit weak around the training bit, but as a community, they seem rather friendly people. However, their crews do also span in relation with a lot of other Imperium, as each of their members are part of another Imperium outside of their own. Confusing as it is, they seem respectful enough to be around and to not feel as you're being looked down upon as a Kriegsman. Our Lord General comments on it. Regardless if we do or do not ally with them, we may keep our distance, only coming out when it suits our better nature as warriors, as a crew in general. We shall not, however, take part in their crusading, the name of their false deity. We need not gods, need not dreams, need not parental figures created by the psyche. We need only ourselves, our Krieg. We shall not join the knee-benders and their faulty religion, and will continue traversing the Black Desert as celerities, devouring religion after religion, and trading wisdoms and knowledge with the others that share the same philosophies as us. On a final note, the Sunday was a bit different than most, as because of the pride the Lord General viewed from our last victory, he decided we do PT in Gorilla Tag. There, he explained he may make it something as a earned gift, saying if he met goals for the boot camp in the main server that will be posted weekly on Sunday, depending if both goals are met, a gift for a fun PT may happen. This week so far seems to be looking up and is a great setup for next week. We hope production rises and the main server is fed by their members. More details of the squadrons may be posted in the article, and updates of politics and alliances will remain there. So stay tuned. That is it for now. Thank you for joining. If you wish to correct anything, do not be afraid to comment on the video, and it shall be updated in the article of the server. Thank you again for watching, and that is all for tonight.